It's your girl, Quencie.
We are here with salt and pepper. How has Gail made you?
Don't get me crying.
And we are here live at the SAG Awards. Leave a message. What's the biggest lesson motherhood has taught you?
To be honest.
Studio
I'm the Q in the studio.
All right, cutie.
It's a different world.
Thanks for coming. Thank you for being letting me know you.
It's a mental view of shit over here.
This is probably the best interview I've ever done.
And you're such a great interview. My goodness.
This is honestly the best interview I've had in months.
I'm hanging out with my booskies.
Studio Q, baby.
Studio Q show. Now you know.
Happy Sunday, everybody. It's your girl, Quencie, host and founder of Studio Q, with another episode of Promote You on Studio Q. What is that? Promote You is a live show that I came up with to interview people who subscribe to the channel and who has something they can promote. It could be a book, a film, anything you got going on. You know, you can use my platform to promote it. If you are a Studio Q subscriber. I'd like to shout out everybody on the Studio Q Facebook page. I've been out of commission for probably over a month. So thank you for still rocking with me. I'd like to shout out everybody on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing. Everybody who's listening to me on my Quencie podcast, thank you so much. Anybody who will watch this on the replay, thank you for pressing play. Today, we are going to be talking to a writer. Her name is Singletary, and she's young. She was born in 1998. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to see all she did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I met Whitney in 1998, all right? And she was just born, all right? So let's see what she got going on. Shout out to George in the chat. You know what I mean? You always supporting, and I appreciate you rocking with me. Well, let's go ahead and add Star to the stream. This author, fashion designer, everything. Like, she got so much stuff going on. How are you today? Welcome.
I'm doing good.
You.
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome to Studio Q.
It's nice to be here.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. So, you know what I mean? You are a writer. You ain't nothing but what, 24?
Yes, ma'am. I'll be 25.
Yeah, so look, you know what she calling me, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? You know. Well, she's also from the South, y'all. So
True.
manners come with the South, right? North Carolina.
Yes,
building.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about you and all the hats that you wear, but come back to the writing because that's what we're here to promote. So
Yes.
Give us a little intro on Singletary.
Well, I'm a film director and author and clothing designer. And I also learned how to write music. And I'm from Fairmont, North Carolina. And it's a little small town, but it has a lot of creative people in the town. And so I started writing at the age of 10 and didn't fully take focus into writing until my 7th grade year in middle school. And that's when I wrote my first book. And then
what was that book called?
It's
First
called
book?
Yeah, it was like the first romance book because I got inspired by the movie Something Gotta Give. And so I said, well,
in the 7th grade? Come on now. Okay, you got a creative imagination writing romance novels in the 7th grade. Go ahead.
Because I didn't finish that book until my 11th grade year of school because it took me, because I was getting into the romance genre because I'm used to writing horror. So as I got through with the book my 11th grade year and I graduated, I turned the book into a stage play first of August the 13th of 2016. And then it got published around March. And so that's all about me. And I get my writing from my dad and I get my business mindset from my mother. So
okay, so you carrying on the torch for your daddy. Rest in peace. I know he passed away not too long ago, right? Well, you were in high school.
Yes, I was in high school.
Yeah, so I'm sure he's proud of you writing all these books. How many books have you actually written?
I have 12 that's published.
12 that's published. We can go on Amazon and buy it up.
Yes, ma'am.
12 in the building.
12 books. And then I'm working on a film right now. So
what film are you working on?
I turned one of my books, his Battle Her Love, into a script, like a feature film. And so I'm working on getting it made as of right now.
Okay. Now, where does Tabitha Brown live? Does she live somewhere around where y'all from? Like Fairmount? Is she close to where you live?
I think she stays in Charlotte, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought she said Eden, some place called Eden, North Carolina. Is that near you?
Probably like hours away from me though.
I'm just saying, it's a bunch of creative people coming out your parts of the world.
Carolinas are very creative.
Come on now. We about to vote in a little while, so I hope you're gonna get out and do that voting thing too.
I am.
Yes.
I think I did early voting in my
You
town.
did?
Yeah, I did early.
Good. I love to hear that. I'm gonna be a person in person on November 8th. That's gonna be me. So talk about the book that you want to promote, because that's what you want to come on for you. You do a lot of things and you want to talk about that. That's no problem. But I want to make sure people know about the book that you're promoting and where they can get it and the process of you writing it.
Okay, the book I'm promoting is the book of motivation. It was basically I was going through, like, I fought battles secretly. Like, I don't talk about my problems, and I learned to suppress every problem. But the year 2020 kind of changed me, so I just started, jotting down everything that was bothering me on the inside, and then I started jotting down everything that was like attacking me. And so then around this year right here, I released the book, and I was wanting to motivate people to don't give up on your dreams, because sometimes it gets hard. You don't have like support, and you start wondering like why nobody don't want to support me, why nobody don't want to help me. And a lot of times I would get angry, and I realized it's not helping me by getting angry. So I just learned to keep going. So I wanted to teach folk to get closer to God and to just tell him your problems. You don't have to go out and tell everybody like your business. Like, you don't have to tell everybody your business. Like, talk to God. That's what he's there for. He's always listening, and he's always waiting. He's always waiting for you. That's what I wanted to teach people in the book.
Now, what did you go through in 2020 that inspired you to write this?
Like, I went through a breakdown, but I didn't tell nobody this, but I just went through a breakdown. I was back there in my room with the door locked, and I just started crying. I just got in the corner of my room and just cried myself. I just kept constantly crying, and then I just yelled out the Lord's name and asked him to help me and, guide me and heal me. And it was just a lot of painful stuff, like people attacking you and you don't know why you're being attacked. Like, I don't know people, and then you're attacking me and I don't know you. So, and that kind of got to me. And then when you see people that you're close with supporting other people that they don't even know that's doing the same thing as you, and you're wondering like, well, did I do something to you? Like, why you not? And so all that I just bottle everything, girl. And then it just like, I guess it just came open. I just started crying, and then I just say, I'm gonna just start jotting down, and I'm just start talking to God every day, and I'm gonna start praying, and that's what I did.
And what did that process do for where you were feeling to the other side? Like, how did writing and talking to God for yourself, help you? And what was that process like?
Writing is my peace. So it kind of brought calmness to me. So it kind of like, how can I put this? It healed me. It healed that wound that was open. So in the book, just being free to talk about what you went through, it just healed me even more. So, and then it kind of removed my shyness from talking about, what you've been through. So it just healed all my shyness. So
nice. I mean, I'm glad that you had writing to help you, because mental health is something that I talk about often, and it's important if you can get out through writing, talking to somebody. But the worst thing to do is to suppress it and push it down.
True. It is.
What can people expect out of this book?
They can expect some healing. They can expect some learning, and they can expect to get motivated to, like, I know there's people out there that go to college and, they lose their momentum. They be like, I don't even want to go no more. So it can motivate you to keep going. Even if you're going to school, or if you rap, or, sing, do anything entertainment wise, it can motivate you to keep going. It can heal you, whatever you're going through. And that's what you can expect out of this book. You can expect healing. I mainly focused on healing in the book, and I add Bible scriptures as well.
Oh, okay. So it's very much faith-based.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. So tell me, how do you manage all of these multiple roles? Film director, writer, fashion designer, director. I mean, Lord, I just got tired just reading the titles. How do you manage? What gets most of your time, and how do you manage all those things?
Okay, so when it comes to fashion, I try to give that like 3 hours on the weekend. And then when it comes to writing, that gets all of my time writing. That gets the whole week all the way up to Friday.
So that's your love right there.
Yeah,
That's the passion.
Mm-hmm. And then with filming wise, I try to wait like a week before I get into writing a new script. So I don't get, distracted with other stuff. So I try to break my schedule down. Like maybe this week right here coming in, I'm gonna finish up a script, and then I'm gonna stop on it. And then come next week, I'm gonna start on a new book. And then come that weekend, I'm gonna focus on my fashion line. And then I'm still crafting my craft of music, because I didn't know I could write music. So I'm still crafting that as well. So.
Okay, all right. And what did the stage play look like when you converted, what you wrote into a play? Like, how successful was that? Like, did you cast it? Like, how did that whole process work?
It went well. I didn't have like a full audience, but I had some people in there. But it went good. It was a fun experience for me, because that was like my first time doing a play. And then I did another play in 2018. So I did a Christmas play.
So where do you really see yourself, like, in 5 years? Where does Star want to be? What do you want to be known for mostly?
Okay, what I want to be known for mostly is helping people and having charities. Like, I have stuff that I jot down. Like, I want to have certain charities that help people with cancer, that help people who are homeless. And like, I just want to get people off the streets. And then I just want to be able to see people afford because you got some people that can't afford their treatments when it comes to cancer. So I just want to be able to help them. That's my goal.
Now, is cancer close to you? Did somebody pass away from cancer?
Yes, my aunt, she passed away from it, but that was my 10th grade year of school.
Well, you only 24. That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, I ain't old yet, but I'm getting there.
I remember 24. It's not that was a long time ago, and it's still very, very young.
Yeah,
so now, are you a full-time writer? Do you do this on the side, or do you have, or this is all you do?
Full-time.
Full-time. So you've been able to generate revenue from the things that you've done to support yourself.
And then sometimes if if it gets low, I'll go find me a job. And, and I build my money back up, and I'll get what I need that need to be done with the money that I built back up. So, yeah.
Come on now. That's inspiring to all you guys out there. You know what I'm saying? That she ain't just writing as a hobby. It's paying the bills.
Yes, ma'am. It sure do.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, so is there anything else that you want to talk about on this platform? It's on YouTube. It's going to be on the podcast. It's going to sit here on Facebook. I want you to get everything you can out of it to promote about you.
Okay. Well, basically, I want them to follow me on Instagram.
So you know what? I got you a little ticker. Hold on.
Okay.
I ain't going to do you like that. There you go.
I appreciate you.
Yes.
Yeah, I want everybody to follow me on Instagram. That way I can keep y'all motivated and encourage y'all. Uplift you.
Yeah.
Really need a lot of uplifting in this time.
We definitely do. And what would you tell somebody, who wants to do what you're doing and be able to be a full-time anything based on their passion?
I'll tell them to keep going no matter what's going on. Just stay focused. And remember, I always say this, and I know everybody probably gets out of here, but it's the truth. God didn't give everybody the same pair of glasses that he gave you. So everybody's not going to see your vision the way that you see it. The only thing you have to do is just stay focused on him, and he going to bring you the people that's going to support you.
Because he done brought you the people, Star. You got 12 books. Come on now.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the next? Go ahead.
I said, he'll get you. He got you.
He got you. Look, you a embodiment of that.
Yes, ma'am.
walking into it. Well, I am so happy that we got a chance to talk about your stuff. You know, do you have like an actual page on Amazon where they have like just all of your books?
It's Star Singletary. It's just all Star Singletary.
Okay. So that's all you got to do. Put Star Singletary. You can see all her books. She got about 12 of them. And look for her in the future because, you know what I'm saying? Them things can become movies.
That's the goal.
Netflix, in the theater. Is that the goal?
Yes, ma'am. That's the goal.
That's the goal. That's the goal. Well, I see it happening. I see it in the future because you already well on your way. Well on your way.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for coming on and talking about your book, your stage play, your background, and looking for more success from you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Can you do me a quick little drop? Just your name and you're watching Studio Q.
Our Star Singletary.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, you just said, my name is Star Singletary and you're watching Studio Q.
Oh, my name is Star Singletary and you're watching Studio Q.
Bam! You a natural. You might be an actress too, girl. I don't know. I
do voiceover.
Oh, yeah, you do voiceover. Now, where can we find this cartoon show I saw?
It's on my YouTube channel, Star Film Productions, my company name.
All right, I'm gonna check that out. Girl, you covering all genres. I don't know how many hats you got, but man, it's
got a lot of hats.
Yes, it's a closet, but I like that because that ain't nothing but a black woman. That ain't nothing but a black woman. All right. Well, wishing you so much more success. Thank you for joining me on Studio Q. Promote you and follow her on Instagram, you guys. You see the ticker going down at famous _star writer. Check out our Instagram. Check out her on YouTube. And most of all, go check out those books on Amazon and download you a copy.
Thank you.
All right. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining me, Star. Peace out.
It's a pleasure being here. Peace out.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. Let me add you, take you from the stream. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. That was the 9th episode of Promote You on Studio Q. You can check this out on my podcast, which is the Quencie podcast, wherever podcasts are. You can also watch this on YouTube or here on Facebook. Thank you guys for joining. Until the next interview, peace.